This woman refused to marry any man because no one could compete with her own father. But here's the twist. For 47 long years, Mopelola wasn't chasing love. She was chasing a memory. The memory of a man who raised her with so much dignity, so much patience, and so much compassion that every man who came after him felt like a disappointment. People asked her the same question over and over. When will you bring a man home? And she always gave the same quiet answer. When I find a man like my father. Most people thought she was joking, but she meant every word. Mopelola lost her mother at the age of 4. Her father, Baba Adeyemi, became her entire world. He brushed her hair, taught her her first songs, helped her with homework, and told her stories by lantern light, stories of the men and women taken from Badaguri, forced onto ships, yet still singing freedom songs in the darkness. Stories of the day Nigeria stood together to claim her independence. Before she slept, he always told her, "My daughter, the chains that bind us are not always on our hands. Sometimes they are in the mind, and sometimes in the heart. Never let anyone make you a slave, not to fear, and not to love that does not honor you." Those words shaped her entire understanding of love. She grew into a confident, graceful woman, a respected school principal, with beauty that turned heads and wisdom that softened hearts. So men came, and they tried, and they failed. One lacked kindness, another lacked honesty, another thought money alone made him worthy. Another cared only about her beauty. She walked away from all of them. Deep inside, she wasn't looking for a husband. She was looking for her father's reflection. If you're still listening at this point, hit the subscribe button right now. More powerful African stories are coming your way. One Sunday, during Women's Fellowship, a visiting psychologist spoke, and her words changed everything. She said, "Sometimes the love we keep searching for is not a person, but a feeling. The feeling of being safe." Those words sank deep into Mopelola's heart. That night, she opened her old journal and allowed herself to cry, not out of sadness, but out of understanding. She wasn't in love with her father. She longed for the peace he gave her. And for the first time, she admitted that to herself. From that moment, she began to heal. She mentored young girls. She taught them confidence. She reminded them of their worth. She wrote, she prayed, she grew. And that was when she met Tade, a gentle journalist, a widower, a man with warm, thoughtful eyes. He wasn't perfect. He forgot birthdays, mixed up dates, and sometimes called late. But he listened. He respected her. He admired her strength. And he never tried to compete with her father's memory. One evening, as the sky shifted into shades of gold and purple, they sat on her rooftop in silence. Then Tade asked, "Mopelola, what do you really want from a man?" She breathed deeply, looked at the horizon, and said, "Not another version of my father, just someone who lets me be myself." In that moment, she felt something she had never felt before. Freedom. Because sometimes we are not choosing between two men. We are choosing between our past and our peace. And Mopelola finally chose herself. The love we seek in others often lives quietly within us. And when we heal, we become free. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. More inspiring African stories are on the way.